A few weeks ago, I came across an interview.
Fans have noticed that you deleted your Instagram recently, and I was gonna...
Yeah, and I saw a picture from the top of Mount Everest, and I was like, wow, this is beautiful. And then I stopped and I was like, wait, what? Why do I now know what that looks like? And it like pissed me off that that guy stepped over literal like bodies to get up there to see that view, and now I was seeing it from my couch.
Have you ever seen a movie or anything? Or
Yeah, but I asked to see it.
The audience laughed. The topic moved on, but he looked almost embarrassed for saying it. But I couldn't stop thinking about it. Are we really consuming other people's hardest moments without ever truly feeling them? Why would anyone want to go through something like that? Why would you choose to suffer? Why would you want to stand frozen on Mount Everest? I had no answer until 2 years ago. Before that, my life was normal. I was just a kid, growing up, going to school, playing hockey. And I thought hockey gave me thick skin. I thought I knew what pressure felt like. I didn't. 2 years ago was a breaking point for me. Finishing my thesis film, studying for my final exams, planning a wedding, preparing to move, new job, no money, waking up in the middle of the night. And then I lost someone close to me, days before my wedding. Right in front of me. And what was happening created a pressure on me that I had never experienced before. And I know that other people have it worse, I'm aware of that, but this was a test that I simply didn't see coming. Something I wasn't prepared for. What helped me were long walks alone. On one of those walks, I met someone. He sat down next to me, even though there was a free chair beside us. At first he was quiet, and I didn't know whether he wanted to kill me or not, but eventually he started talking to me. And he told me something. And somehow that was enough. I came across something that made it all make sense.
Why did you go become a Navy SEAL?
Because I wanted to serve my country in the highest capacity possible. When I graduated from that, I never felt more pride.
Okay, so do you feel that you accomplished something real when you went through the Navy SEAL training program?
Absolutely.
Okay, why was it real?
It was the hardest thing that I've done.
Right, yeah. Was it meaningful?
Absolutely.
Was it transformative?
Yes.
And it was the hardest thing you'd ever done? Okay, well that's the pathway. The pathway to what's most real is through the hardest things that you can do.
He wouldn't trade it for anything. And I get it. I completely get it. I never want to go through those 2 months again. But I wouldn't trade them either. Everyone saw the view, but nobody saw the climb. So what did this stranger say to me? It was actually nothing groundbreaking. He said I look tired, that I should rest and go back to work. The older I get, the more I realize that the difficult things I experience have a much greater value for me than the easy ones. And it's a paradox, but not from any sadistic point of view. When I was a child, I always wanted this. And when I grew up and I earned some money, I bought it. And that feeling, it wasn't what I expected. Psychologists call it hedonic adaptation. The brain adapts to new things very quickly and it stops perceiving them as a reward. And it's not because someone is ungrateful. I think it's because the journey was missing. I think the real value is what you need to overcome when you want to get there. The mountaineer didn't summit for the view. He summited because of everything that came before. The cold, the exhaustion, the moments he wanted to turn back. The view was never the point. The climb was. And those 2 months were my climb. I didn't become who I am because things were easy. I became who I am because they weren't. 5 months ago, my child was born. It's the hardest thing we have ever done. And the most beautiful. Now I know that the view means nothing without the climb.